Another way to solve a system is to graph it. So I'll start with my first one. Since it's in standard form, I think I'll use my x-intercept and y-intercept. So I'll start with my equation, 2x minus y equals -1. My x-intercept. Well, the x-intercept is when y is 0. So you have 2x equals -1, or x would be -1/2. So that means on my x-axis, I'm going to blow this up a little bit, I'm going to go over a half in the negative. There's your x-intercept. I'll do the same thing for my y-intercept. Now my y-intercept is nice because for the y-intercept, x is 0. So in other words, -1 equals, or y equals -1, so y equals 1. So what I'll do is I'll plot that point, and then I'll draw a line going through my 2 points. Okay, now let's do the same thing for my other equation. So I'll change pen colors here so you can see the difference. So first I'll start with my second equation, and I'll find the x-intercept. Remember, the x-intercept is when y is 0. So 5x equals -16. So divide both sides by 5. And x would be -16 divided by 5. Well, that doesn't help me very much when it comes to graphing. So I'm going to take -16. I'll divide it by 5, and that's -3.2. So I'm going to go to the left, 3.2. On the x-axis and plot that point. So I'm going to kind of have to guesstimate here. So 1, 2, 3.2 about. And that's the issue we have with graphing. We get these decimals, they're not very nice. Now let's find the y-intercept. The y-intercept is when x is 0. So I'm going to say 2y equals -16. Y equals -8. So I'm going to go down 8 on my y-axis. Then I'm going to draw a line going through my points. Get this to match up a little bit. And I can see it's about -2, -2 maybe, or -3. Okay. So -2 would be my x. So I'm going to say in 3 about. Kind of hard to see where it crosses. -2 point something. You can do this on decimal. It's a lot simpler. So what I've done is I just graph the first equation, graph the second equation, and where they cross, oh, you can see it's -2 and -3. That's the correct answer. So -3, how about? There we go. And that's what you have to do.